girl. Hey, it's Simone Love coming at you with another video, and I just want to say Happy New Year. I know I've not been putting out my content the way that I should. I've honestly been caught up with the holidays. As we know, Christmas and New Year has just passed. It is 2019 already, y'all. It's ridiculous, but I've been caught up with that, doing stuff for my business, and honestly just trying to get my life in order going into the new year, you know. So on this video, we are going to be doing a month review on the products that I ended up getting. I was going to do a video about these products a while ago, but for some reason this video kept getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back more and more and more and more and more. So I honestly just left the situation alone. And I was like, if it's not meant for me to do that video, it's not meant for me to do this video. But one, I just want to shout out to my parents for getting me this new ring light that we are working with, honey. Do you guys see this light? Do y'all see this light? But that's coming up in another video as well. So yes, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. So on today, we are going to be talking about my Apple products that I have gotten. And one, I just want to say that I'm just so grateful and so thankful for the products that I have. In no way, shape, or form am I trying to come on here and make it seem like, oh, I'm just big pimping, spending cheese, because your girl is broke. Also, don't mind my nail. These are my real nails, and I ended up breaking one of them, and it hurt so bad. Like, it makes no sense how bad that hurt. So don't come for me. But yes, the products that I got were one, to just better myself in my business, you know, in general. The first product that I ended up getting was my new iPhone XR. Well, technically this is the second purchase that I ended up getting, but when I say this phone is amazing, obviously it comes in your typical box. As such, you have your typical, you know, instructions here on the inside with your stickers, and I still have my port and I still have my charger in here because I have like 50, so there's really no need for me to use that right now. So I'm just gonna keep that fresh in the box. Originally, I wanted the gold because all of my iPhones have always been gold, but the gold one was more in price. Even if I got the regular X, I was trying to see which one was in my price range. Even though I'm on iPhone forever, I never upgraded my phone. And as you guys know, well, no, you guys really don't know, but all of my recordings that I do, I don't have my Canon yet. I was gonna get one for the holidays, but it was on back order, and I just felt like it was taking too long. So I kind of just took that as a hint that it wasn't time for me to get the camera at that moment. And I ended up upgrading my phone because no one knows that I've been using my phone the entire time to record my videos. So if the new iPhone X, or the X series period, has the most bomb quality ever, why don't you just upgrade the phone? So I, of course, talked to Sprint, things of that nature, and I decided to go with the XR. And I ended up just getting it in silver, or white, I guess you can say, with the white back. This is my Kate Spade phone case because it is champagne gold glitter. And as we all know, your girl loves some champagne gold. And when I first got the phone, I didn't know that it was honestly going to be as big as it is. Like, this phone is so big compared to my other ones. Like, it honestly reminds me of the iPhone 7 or 8 Plus, and I never got the Plus anything because of the fact that my hands are so small. Like, it is, like, it's crazy how big this phone is to me. So I'm not gonna lie, it is something that I am getting used to with me having iPhones, because like I said, I'm not used to having big dumb phones, and sometimes I feel like, oh, if I drop it, then my phone is just gonna shatter because I'm pretty clumsy. So I've been working on that. We've been doing a really good job, and it's still intact. Do you see her? Look at her. Ain't she cute? She cute. So one thing mainly that I ended up getting, you know, why I ended up getting the iPhone XR was obviously because of the camera quality. And when I say that the camera quality is just amazing, especially in like portrait mode is just, it's just bomb for, you know, those selfies and all that good stuff. So that was one of the main reasons why I ended up getting the phone, was simply for the for the camera quality, so that I can record my videos, so I can get content out for you guys, because, you know, I'm a one girl show, so I still have bills, I still have car notes, I still have all that stuff. So, you know, I'm trying to spend money where it's due, and if I don't need to spend $600, $1,000 right now, it was just meant for me to upgrade the phone. One thing that I'm not too sure, or wasn't too sure about with getting the phone, was how I'm still trying to figure this thing out, and I get confused every time, is because it's, you know, face detected, so there is no passcode or anything anymore. I mean, you can still type in your little code or whatever, but as far as the little thumbprint, it's not there. So sometimes I forget that it's not there, and I, you know, have to make sure like there's nothing in the way of my face. Like if I'm sitting like this or whatever, I can't have anything in my face, otherwise it's not going to detect me and my phone won't open, and I have to punch in my key every single time, which is something that I don't like. Also, I'm used to flipping this up here to go up and get to like how bright your screen is, or your volume, or, you know, your screen recording. I can't do it that way. It has to come all the way from this corner over here. And again, I still get confused when I'm trying to go to my flashlight or something like that. Like it's just really confusing sometimes, and it does not show you what your battery is on unless you pull that screen down right there. And my phone is on 52%, which ain't that good. So that's one thing that I'm not too fond of. I want to see how much, you know, what percent my phone is on when I just pick up the phone. I don't want to have to do all that extra stuff in order for me to see what percent my phone is on, you know. Also, your notifications comes from the other side. So instead of you just, you know, pulling it down, well, I mean, I guess, yeah, you can still pull it down from over on the side for your notifications or whatever. But I don't know, it's just something about it that's just, I get confused using this phone sometimes. So, and it's just really big, so when I try to like text and stuff, it's like a workout on my hand. Do you see that? Because it's so big. So that was one of my purchases that I ended up getting for the holidays. My next purchase that I ended up getting for the holidays was my Apple Watch. As you guys see, it's already on my wrist. I love it. And the reason why I ended up getting the Apple Watch was simply because I want to do better with my weight journey. I've made, what, 2-3 videos now about my weight journey, and ain't nothing really changed. And I figured that getting the watch was going to help me, you know, track my steps, track how much I'm, you know, how much I'm sweating, my heart rate, how many calories I'm burning efficiently compared to my phone. Because even though your phone still tracks your steps and all that good stuff, it's really not accurate, because if I put my phone down for 3 hours, you're not calculating all of the steps that I took within those 3 hours or what have you. It's not calculating my heart rate. So if I am working out and I don't have my phone in my pocket, it's not going to be able to detect what my heart rate's like. So it can't really state how much I'm burning off. You know what I mean? Also, I got the Apple Watch because I felt that it was better for me with business, because technically, even though all of my information is still mirrored from whatever is on my phone, I also have a different line. So if I want to turn, you know, the mirroring off and just set it to have that, you know, separated line, I can automatically use that for business purposes, so that everyone doesn't necessarily have my personal phone number. And when people email me or they contact me, as I stated in a previous video, I'm going to be distributing eyelashes, which these are the ones that I have on now from MeenExtensions. This is a part of my lash line, and stay tuned for that. But even with just contacting vendors and talking to different people and doing, you know, business like things, I find that it is so much faster for me to just look at my wrist and be like, oh, they messaged me, oh, they're asking when am I going to be able to send this, or oh, how much am I looking for, and then I just click it, speak it into here, and it's done. You know what I mean? I don't have to get my phone, type it, this, that, and the third. I don't have to be discreet with it or hide my phone if I'm somewhere I'm not supposed to be on my phone. So that was one of the main reasons why I ended up getting the phone, was for weight purposes and to pretty much sneak and talk on my phone. I love how when you do talk into the phone, or talking to your watch rather, the text is like super clear. It doesn't mistakenly type in different words that you didn't even say. Like, it is legit exactly what I stated. Now if it's like a slang word or something like that, it may not catch up on that, but for the most part it's pretty accurate. And for my weight, I have lost 10 pounds since the last video that I talked about, as far as me switching my anxiety medicine and all that good stuff. And like I said, since I've had my Apple Watch, I track how many steps that I've hit and how many calories that I burn, and I have different goals, you know, that I'm looking to hit each day. And I honestly feel that if it wasn't for me having my watch, I just feel that it's made a big difference, because I actually have something to go off of. I have numbers that I'm able to look at. I have stuff that I can visually see and work towards, and it's making a big difference. So when you first get your Apple Watch, obviously it comes in the big box here. Let me know, comment down below, like this video if you just so happen to collect your Apple boxes. Every Apple product that I have the boxes. I don't know why. I don't know why I feel that it's just like they're cute if you put it on a nice display or whatever, but I'm weird, whatever, don't judge me. And it tells you here on the backs, I have the Series 4. I forgot to say that before I even got to talking about this watch. I have the Series 4 in gold aluminum, which has the pink sand sport band in the 40mm. And I got the 40mm because obviously my hands aren't that big. My wrist isn't that big. So it really doesn't make any sense for me to have this big dumb screen. It's honestly purposeless for me. And I wanted the gold because, again, I just love gold, and all of my phones were gold. And I told myself that no one is going to be paying attention to the fact that the back of my phone is white and silver, and that my wrist is gold and pink. Like, I obviously plan on getting different bands for this, so it won't always be pink. I plan on getting like some gold ones that kind of resemble my watch that you guys have seen in different videos. But as far as the gold aluminum, it honestly looks more rose gold to me, and that's just how I feel. It looks a little more rusted compared to, you know, it actually looking gold. But I mean, that's perfectly fine. It's okay. That's nothing. Oh my god, is this part scratched? What is going on? That's nothing that really bothers me, because like I said, nobody's really paying attention to that. And then they have, you know, interchangeable faces and stuff like that that I can obviously change out. So it's really not that big of a deal. Once you flip these little tabs here and you open it up like so, it shows you the bands that you have, and with the bands it comes with two. One is a longer and one is a little short and stubby. And at first I had the longer one on, but then I realized that it was just too long and it had too much excess band that I just didn't like. And then I ended up putting on the small one. But when I put on the small one, I just felt that it was a little, not too tight, but it was too tight. So I ended up putting the longer one back on, and it honestly fits perfectly, because I don't like for my watches to be super tight, but I don't want for it to be super loose either. So if I want to loosen it up, I can always loosen that. So I do like how they give you two different, you know, sizes to choose from, because obviously everybody ain't the same size. The main piece that you look for, obviously, is the actual face of the watch, and it comes in the cute little box like so. You take it off, and when you first take your Apple Watch off, it comes with a cute little sleeve so that, you know, you're sure that the face has been protected while it's getting to you. Of course, your simple instructions that nobody likes and nobody reads, which is why I can't even take it out. And of course, another port and another dock. But again, I have 50, so there's no reason for me to keep this. So, like I said, I really feel that if you are always on the go, you're always on the move, you're looking to track your steps, you're on a weight loss journey such as I feel that it is a really good investment, because you don't always have to have your phone with you. You can literally talk to any and everybody. You can look at the exact same apps. Some apps that you do have on your phone, obviously you do have to look at your phone or open your phone app in order for you to view certain things, but you can even still search the web on your Apple Watch, which is crazy because it's super small and no one's gonna read all that. But I mean, you can still zoom and stuff like that. I'm not finna do all that, but still, for little things that you don't necessarily need your phone for, I feel that it's a really good investment. And my last purchase that I ended up getting was my MacBook Air. Now, I wanted to get the MacBook Pro, but again, it wasn't in my price range. And honestly, I just wanted to better my quality when it came to me doing my videos for YouTube, one, and when it came to editing and different stuff for my business, because ever since I ended up changing my laptop, I was always an HP type of girl. I ended up getting a Chromebook, which it was okay, but it wasn't what I needed to do exactly what it is that I'm doing right now. I was still editing, I was still able to do certain stuff for my YouTube and for my business, but when I say that me getting my MacBook Air has changed the game, honey, it's changed like everything. Like, obviously you guys see the videos that it ain't really nowhere near what my other videos were doing. Like, it's just bomb. So when you open up my MacBook, it pretty much looks like this. And of course I have to type in my password, which I'm not going to, because I mean, it's just a laptop. And I have one of these little thingy things, whatever you call them, the keypad covers. And it also came with the laptop case. I can't think, but it came with a laptop case, and it also came with a mouse. Not gonna lie, the mouse was kind of cheap, so I think that I'm gonna go get a different mouse. And the case was kind of cheap too. Like, obviously you can see that it's real scratched up. I really didn't want this color, but this is the only color that they had left, and it was in a deal when I got this. So I just felt that it was cool, it was good for me to get. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I mean, all of these products, obviously Apple isn't the cheapest. It has the best quality to me over some other, say, smartwatches or some other cell phones or other laptops, granted. But when you're looking to invest, and that's one thing that I had to learn, if you're looking to invest the way that I am, such as in a business or YouTube or whatever, you have to put that money into your business in order for you to make it back. If I didn't get my MacBook, I don't think that I would have gained so many subscribers as I did within, I would say, 3 months of me being consistent on YouTube the way that I did if I did not get my MacBook. And that was simply because it made the process for me so much easier and faster for me to just do it, to where I like doing it and I have fun doing it because I know where to go. I know what to put in here. I know where to, you know, it just makes navigating things so much easier. It makes PowerPoint so much easier. It makes documents so much easier. It makes everything so much easier when it comes to business. Not saying that you can't do it on a different laptop. Starting off, obviously, I didn't have a MacBook or any Apple products at all, so you can still make do with what you have. However, again, the more you start to become where you're wanting to go, or you know, everything is pretty much starting to fall into place, you have to invest. And like I said, me investing in these Apple products, every product that I just showed you all plays a big role with what I'm doing right now. So I hope you guys liked that video. Make sure that you thumbs up, hit that notification bar down below, and subscribe. Show your moms, your uncles, your cousins, your nieces, your nephews, everybody, so that they know what I am doing for my next video. And until next time, I will see y'all later.